Ka-chow. I'm Chris, aka The Mole. Joining me is James Phoenix.
Hello.
And we're here today to review Dun 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 Cars 3.
Driven to win.
Yep, Driven to Win. Now it's worth noting before I continue through this, I have not seen the movie this is based upon, which is Cars 3. I will see said movie, and I will eventually review it, hopefully on Pet of the Mind with James Phoenix, but I'm waiting for the Blu-ray, because I do love the Cars movies, besides the second one, so I love 50% of the car movies. But, like with the third one, from what I've seen from the trailers, it looks like it's gone back to racing. Apparently, this is set after the third movie.
Okay.
And basically, there's almost no story except the commentator keeps talking about how old and past it Lightning McQueen is. And you can do a series of races against people from all of the franchise, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
And there's different modes. There's normal racing. There's a mode where you can use weapons. There's a mode where you get to knock out individual people if you're going round and stuff. There's like proper like Grand Prix style, so it's just single events.
Mm-hmm.
But as you're doing it, there's like an RP system kind of where if you do certain stuff, you get extra little skills that then unlock other stuff. Which is kind of, so
cool.
it's like an RPG tree, but not quite, if that makes sense.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's worth noting, I will say the gameplay for this, because we're just jumping right in with this, I will say the gameplay of this is fantastic. It handles as well as any racing game almost. I mean, it's not quite as polished as other racing games in gameplay, but it's pretty solid. Like, I wasn't, like, frustrated by it.
That's good.
However, there is little tricks you can do.
Okay.
I will note when I played this, I played it on, obviously, Switch. I played it on dock mode with the Pro controller, so it's possible the different buttons if you're playing it in handheld, but I don't think there is because it's pretty much the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you press the D-pad, you get to do tricks. Like, you can turn backwards so your car's facing the other drivers to insult them as it's then going backwards in reverse, that's really fucking Cars. And you can turn onto two wheels and do stunts and stuff.
Nice.
And stuff where you can jump off ramps and do them, which that's pretty cool. Which, yeah, like I said, I like that. Which, I'm not sure, have you seen any footage of the gameplay or anything yet?
I have not, no.
Fair enough, I can always show you after this with a trailer or something.
You could.
But, yeah, basically, now I will come on record as saying one thing that I feel with this, and I think a few people do, is I will say it's not quite a full-priced game.
Okay.
However, it's not as ripping off as other full games that are like, oh, look, we're going to charge you a full-price game, and it's like, there's nothing there. There's enough replay value here with the constant going back and stuff like racing games have that I don't feel as ripped off, if that makes sense.
So what you're saying is it's not Batman Arkham VR?
Well, not just Batman Arkham VR, but like The Order 1866, for example.
Okay.
That's why I remember that game. But basically, that game you can complete in like 2 hours. It's probably more. I'm just going to, before I have any people saying, oh my god, it took me 6 hours to complete it. Oh my god, it took me 7.2 hours. I don't care the exact amount of time. It was ridiculously short for it being a £50 game. Because the way I look at it, when you're playing games, depending on how much gameplay value there is, it should depend on the price. For example, if you spend £50 on a full price game and it's like 2 hours long, like you mentioned Batman Arkham, that means you're literally spending £25 for 30 minutes of gameplay.
Yep.
Is that worth it? No. Whereas this one, I'm like, it's like a full priced game, so it's like a £50 game. But basically, I've already played on it for like at least 6 hours so far. I'm just loving going back and doing stuff. I love turning around and ka-chow. I will admit, I'm only ever Lightning McQueen. There's other characters, like I think she's from the third film. So I don't know her. And there's him and stuff. But when you turn it around, there's also like you got like Meta and all them, but there's also collectible versions of them.
Ah.
Like there's like he's not this one. I can't remember what the hell he's called. But it's like basically it's almost like a Captain America version of Meta.
Ah, nice.
But he's not called Captain America Meta or Captain Meta. It's something like USA Proud or something Meta.
Right.
And he's like Stars and Stripes Meta basically. There's a
Captain
different
America.
There's a different version of Lightning McQueen.
Okay.
Which, when I looked to see where that was from, apparently it's from the very end of the third movie.
Okay.
I didn't see why he's like that. I deliberately went, okay, just shut it off there. Like, okay, that's all I need to know. Because we don't need spoilers for that.
Yeah.
Which, I know you're going to say it's Cars, what can you spoil? But I like this franchise. This franchise is highly underrated, in my opinion, by a lot of people.
Except for the second one.
Yeah, the second one's shit, but the reason I say that this is people like all of Cars is bad. It's ever since the first one came out, just because it's not as, I know you'd call it, but psychological, for lack of a better term, or emotional, or whatever you want to say, as other Pixar films. I don't care. It's like a good feel-good racing story, and it's kind of cool. I like that. But yeah, like I said, you get to do stuff like you get to have boss fights, like that bus there's a boss fight at one point.
Cool.
Where you just have to beat the boss in a race. Now, there is other cars there, which is a problem if there's weapons, because you know they're going to hit you. And I will mention with that car, that one, I finished second on that boss fight and unlocked her.
So you don't necessarily have to come in first, just come in ahead of the boss?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which was good, because I was first all the way around, and right near the end of the lap, every fucking thing hit me. So right near the finish line, when I saw her overtake me, I managed to just go and use my nitro and just boost the fuck past her. I was like, nice. I really hope this counts. You've beat the boss. I'm like, yes, I did. I beat the boss.
Nice.
But yeah, like I said, it comes obviously in just a normal little case. So. And yeah, like I said, it says on the back here, it takes more than speed to become the ultimate racer. Superior driving skills, daring tricks, play with friends, 20 plus different cars to play as, and 20 different tracks and stunt park. Oh, that's another feature. There's a stunt park you can unlock. We can just go around and have fun doing like the Tony Hawk game to get to go woo and have fun doing little stunts.
Nice.
Just for the sake of doing them because it's fun. But now it's worth noting you do have to unlock a lot of stuff to go ahead. And one of the modes they have, let's say you had this game, Jim, on Switch. I'm just using as an example because that's the one I've got. And I've got this one on Switch. Me and you could go online together, hook it up, go online together and play via... Oh, what the fuck's the name of it now? Via... It's something like online team race, where you become like in my racing team and I become in yours, so we're trying to work together as a team.
Nice.
But yeah, like I said, it's pretty solid. And yeah, this is for the... Oh, what the hell is it Jim calls this now? The heat wave of Disney over on Part of the Mind. The bikini season of Disney over on Part of the Mind. And I'm assuming he's a villain.
Probably.
Not because he's black, before anyone makes the racist comment. It's because he looks evil. Look at him.
Well, to make the race joke, villains were black. It makes sense.
Yeah, but I was just saying in case people are like, oh, we saying the black one has to be evil. He looks evil out of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's a solid racing game. It's pretty good. I'm going to rate it right now. Thumbs up. I do recommend that game. If you like Cars 1, I'll say you like that game. The only reason I'm saying that is because obviously I didn't like 2 and I haven't seen 3. So I can't say, oh, if you like 3, buy it. But if you like Cars 1, at least, you'll still get enjoyment out of it.
Okay.
It's possible. It's possible if you watch Cars 3, you may enjoy it more. I don't know. I'll find that out another time. But I give it a thumb up because it's worth a purchase.
Cool.
So what do you think about the stuff you've heard?
Sounds like a fun game. I wouldn't mind giving it a shot at some point if I ever have the opportunity. And I'm not huge on racing games, but I'd give it a try.
Yeah, it's you're not big on racing games, but it's not really like a Gran Turismo. It's more it's closer to a Mario Kart than there's a Gran Turismo.
Right, which is why I could probably swing that because I'm decent at Mario Kart.
Oh, everyone's good at Mario Kart.
Yeah.
But I was your host, Chris, aka Molt, and
I was your guest, James, aka the Phoenix.
Yep, and I shall hang up so James can go answer his phone. Peace.
Thank you. Peace.